team, so we are all set up ready for our Fitness Pilates Reformer teacher training, which we're running today. So I wanted to show you the reformer that we use. I get so many questions about which reformer that we're using, and it really does depend on your plans, where you're going to be teaching. If you have your own home studio, maybe, or if you're going to go out to a studio, it really depends. This is the R8 that I'm using today. There's the long box that you buy separately. And the long box can be on the carriage. It can go that way, or you can turn it around that way. You have, all the reformers generally have slightly different coloured springs. So this reformer actually has 4 springs. Commercial reformers generally tend to have 5 springs, but for this one from a line, you can get an extra spring if you want the extra. You can buy that separately. So this is the carriage. This is the carriage that moves up and down. You've got the shoulder rest here, and of course you've got the straps, which have got 2 loops. So you've got the hand loop and you've got the foot loop there that you can put in. This reformer, again, which is awesome, you can adjust the headrest here. So depending on what type of posture your client has, you can adjust the head position, which is fantastic. We've got the foot bar here, which again just depends on how tall your clients are with which setting that you want to put the foot bar on, which is fantastic. I'm going to adjust the carriage and put it here, and then we're all ready to go. Looking forward to it. Usually I teach the Fitness Pilates Reformer courses in my other studio, but I've cleared the space and we can actually bring this reformer into this space, which I really like. So this has got wheels, so it's quite easy to move around. So if you're looking for something that is portable, maybe for a small studio or your home studio, then this is great. It's not difficult to slide around at all. See if I show you, because that's, again, if you want to use the space for something else, you can really easily pick this up, and it's got wheels on that end. So if you're in a small space, then generally they're really easy to move around. So yeah, it's the R8, this one, and it's from Align Pilates. And you can check it out on their website. I don't have any affiliation with them. They just had brilliant customer service, and I'm really happy with this reformer for what I need. I'm not using it every single day, so probably it gets used about 3 or 4 times a week. So it's just perfect. If you were kitting out a studio, potentially you'd want to have maybe one of the other models that Align do. But I mean, have a chat with Align and see what they say, depending on what you're going to do with it. Really easy to set up. Yeah, exciting. I'm really looking forward to doing the reformer training this afternoon. So how we do it is, because we run everything completely online, as you know, we're completely an online training provider, but it's not, i.e. you get all the videos and then you're on your own. We actually physically do the course. So Kelly's in Cambridge and she hasn't got her reformer there, but obviously I'm here in Derbyshire. And generally what we do is we go through all of the Fitness Pilates reformer exercises. So you need to be either Fitness Pilates trained, or have a level 3, or be Pilates trained from another school. We have people tuning in from all over the world. On our last Fitness Pilates Reformer training, we had a whole studio in who joined us from South Africa, from Cape Town. How awesome is that? And they joined us for the training as well. So we take all of the Fitness Pilates principles and exercises and we apply them to the reformer. We show you all of the exercises. We give you the regressions and the progressions, and then we show you how to put together a safe and effective Fitness Pilates reformer class using those principles. And then again, you can create your version depending on your clients. Depending on who's coming through the door, obviously you'll par queue everybody, which we'll talk about, and then you'll plan your class accordingly and progressing your class. And again, it might be that you do drop-in classes. It might be that you work with small group. If you've got a level 3 PT qualification as well, then you might be looking at doing one-to-one reformer. So there's so many variables here. But yeah, effectively, we're taking you through Fitness Pilates Reformer, which is a certification that's been put through EMD UK. So you've got that EMD endorsement. You will then go away and practice. And that's where you really do need to put the hours in. So whether you take classes online, whether you do face-to-face in your local area, maybe you take one-to-one Reformer Pilates yourself, it doesn't matter, but you'll log 20 hours. But as a teacher, you're very rarely on the Reformer. Your group will be on your Reformers. You'll be talking them through the exercises. So the magic really occurs in your teaching, your language, your cueing, your coaching. And that's quite different from leading a group exercise mat class, quite different. You'll be using lots of different language and coaching and cueing, and we really work on that and how you can become a really good coach, a fabulous coach. And that's what it's all about. I know on Instagram and TikTok you see people doing amazing things on the Reformer, but we really focus on teaching Reformer, Fitness Pilates to general populations. So, people that are coming through the door that maybe are struggling with the knee or have got an arthritic hip, or maybe they've got some lower back pain. How can we create a safe and effective class for that type of client? We're not going to be doing all the acrobatics that look amazing on social media. We are focusing on the basics and making sure that our classes are very safe and effective. And that's where we're coming from with Fitness Pilates. Of course, if you've got groups of advanced people that can do a lot of advanced work, then fantastic. But that's what we focus on in the training. It's exciting. Once you've done the course with us, we go through, while you're there on Zoom, we walk you through, we talk you through the exercises, the muscle action, what's working. We look at the springs, if you're increasing the amount of springs, if you're taking off springs, what do the springs do? And the effect that the springs actually have on each exercise, because that's really important, so that you can really understand what that's all about. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. So if you're interested in joining us, you can join us today, or potentially you can join us in the future. You can join us at another course. But if you want any information, just give me a shout, send me a message, or leave a comment below. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.